Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. My name is Brian if you're new around here, but if you're a returning subscriber, welcome back, you beautiful legend. That's what you get for subscribing, by the way. Free compliments at the start of these videos. Now in today's guide, I'm going to walk you through the Expedition party finding system in New World. Show you all the ins and outs, teach you everything you need to know about the new system, how you get started using it. But I'm also going to take a slight pivot. I'm going to actually give you guys some of my thoughts about how I think they can improve upon this system to make it better for everybody playing this game. Now, note to self, you don't have to agree with my feedback on it, but if you have feedback of your own, or if you want to, you can always go to the main menu, hit submit feedback, and type it up here to get this information over to the game devs. I've already done that for my feedback, but we'll talk about that here in a second. One of the things that you will note, you cannot access the party finding system currently from the main menu unless you're already in a lobby, and I'll show you how that works here in a second. The other thing is that you need to be able to have the party finder, you need to have the expedition somewhat unlocked on your map. That does not mean you have had to run the expedition, you just have to go to it to unlock it, and thus you'll actually see its icon, and then you can click on view expedition, and from there you can click on find group. Here we'll give you the option to find group and also for your current lobby. If no current lobby exists, you'll see create lobby, and thus you can actually set up your options. You can pick your role. So in this case, I'm going to go ahead and say tank, and I can go ahead and turn off that I'm looking for a tank for that role. And then you can set any kind of minimum item level or average gear score itself, going up to your current maximum average gear score. So you can kind of play around and scale with this as needed. Being that this lobby is for the depths and it's not mutated, you have a couple of options here. If I go ahead and hit confirm, my lobby is created. Being that I'm PvP flagged, it will say that this is a PvP lobby. Then I'm looking for damage and healer, and you can see the list of the people in the party, and you can even open a lobby chat to talk to anybody who is currently waiting within the lobby itself in its own special dedicated chat room. If you guys go into group finder here, you'll see that any kind of listings are there, and then essentially if you wanted to join the listing, you can actually just click on it. It will tell you what is going on, and then you can hit request to join. Within the lobby itself, you can actually see what my gear score is, my level, what kind of weapons I am currently using on my build, and it can give you my stats and more. So it gives you that insight into the player. It's a light type of inspection that we can go from there. I'm going to go ahead and delete this lobby. You can always edit it, but I'm going to go and delete this lobby, and I'm going to show you guys what another lobby looks like, especially when it comes to mutators. Current mutation on this is going on right here, so you can actually see what different options are there. You can actually say view expedition, and here you'll see the various mutated levels that are currently locked to me personally, but you can see that listed here. So you could also see find group for any of the mutated expedition options. Clicking on find group also goes back to create lobby and gives you those settings. Currently this does not kind of remember your preferences, and it would be great if it did. And so you can go ahead and say confirm, and then the lobby is now created. Now here's where things get a little bit interesting. So with that lobby created, if I go ahead and back out, you can see here in the upper right hand corner, my lobby is saying, hey, it's there, it's managed. So you don't have to wait around at the expedition to be able to get things rocking and rolling. You literally can just set up the lobby, start doing what you want to do, have it fill in, and then you can kind of play around with it. But let's say you don't want that big old menu just highlighted. You can pull up your main menu and you can collapse it, and then it's just going to be that icon saying, hey, we're looking for party for you. And that's going to be actually pretty nice. The other thing you'll notice up here in the upper left hand corner is the lobby menu itself. So you can get to it by clicking on this and clicking on manage, or I'm going to go and collapse that and click on the lobby here, and then I can see current my lobby as well as find groups. So my feedback really comes into, I think that outside of having a lobby, let me go and just delete my lobby itself so that way you guys can see it. I think that they need to keep that lobby option here all the time. Now, I'm gonna let this guy just murder me. Oh yes, that's awesome. Now that I've officially respawned after getting murdered while making a guide, perfect timing. I absolutely love that. I'd like to see that lobby listed here all the time, but not just for expeditions. Not just for expeditions. Let me go and create that lobby thing again. Find group and create lobby. And we'll go ahead and say my role and confirm. Now, Within that, imagine if you were just playing the game and you could sit here and see find group. And within the find group, beyond the expedition, you could list out whatever you want and your goals for the group are. Think of the elite chest runs. You think of just open world enemy farming, or just, you know, duels and things like that. So you could actually really expand on this system to open up all the content within the game. And then my feedback also then ties into give me the ability to set a password, so that way if you want to just have a private party and you want to have it listed, those within your company could just easily and freely just join you. They don't have to be invited. You could just be like, yo, party finders up, guys, we're running this, join in as needed. It's going to be up and rocking and rolling for you. So it makes it less having to be managed and more into setting something and being able to go off and do whatever you want, being that, again, the lobby itself is going to keep itself rocking and rolling in the upper right hand corner. Anyway, that's essentially the biggest feedback that I had for it. That's how the system works. Lots, I think, exciting things developing with the system itself here, and hopefully this ends up being something useful for you in your adventures within New World. If you guys have any questions, sound off below. If there's something I forgot to cover, sound off below and I'll see if I can't clarify that in future videos here on the channel. Thanks guys for your time. Hopefully you have a great day. If you feel like I earned it, be sure to hit that like button, as it helps these videos out a ton. Other than that, I hope to see you in my next video. But until then, take care.
Yeah. It's time to chill out on the couch and read some comments. That's right. You know me when it comes to destiny. I'm off with the clan, and I'm glad you're feeling better. Oh yeah.